Hey guys, Keith the Human. Don't really know what to say right now, but I gotta say something. I've never been so utterly disgusted and incredibly saddened and just sick to my core over my fellow Americans. What happened last night was an abomination. We are officially in 1930s Germany, people. This ain't no scare tactic. This ain't something that's stretched out of proportion. This is where we're at. This guy's a fascist. His movement is a fascist movement ruled over by white Christian nationalists. He's probably going to take control of the Senate and the House, and they're going to have free reign. He's got unfettered power now. We've just elected our first dictator. He's going to sweep our government of anybody who's not a loyalist to him. It's in Project 2025, y'all. That's the first thing they're going to do. And then the mass deportation of immigrants. My God, what a mess that's going to be. And my fellow Americans voted for that. Because grocery prices were a little cheaper under Donald Trump. Are you fucking kidding me? You would hand the keys of power back to that maniac after all he has said and all he has done. Because shit was a little cheaper back when Donald Trump was president. You fucking idiots. That goddamn guy ran for 2 years on Obama's economy and didn't do a fucking thing but play golf. Kept not one, well, no, wait a minute. He did keep one campaign promise that he'd give the ultra wealthy a big tax break, and he did that. He gave everybody else some scraps off the table, but he gave them the biggest tax break in the history of this country, doubling our deficit. The man shut down our government several times. He also presided over the 3 biggest stock market dips of any presidency. He also the first president in modern history to lose jobs. But that's the guy you want to put back in power after that first 4-year shit show? Are you fucking kidding me? He was impeached twice, tried to steal our election, was convicted of raping a woman in 2 different courts. Well, they didn't convict him in the courts of rape, but they said he did rape her and gave her money because he was slandering her. My God, what have we done? What have we done? I'm probably going to be okay as a white male until they take my Social Security, which is in Project 2025 also. If you're on disability, you better watch the fuck out because it's going to. They're going to try to cap all social programs, y'all. Read that shit. This is what you voted for. They're going to do away with overtime. How about that shit? That all y'all just tickled death about not being getting paid overtime again. Hell, the motherfuckers bragged about it at a goddamn rally a few weeks ago. Now, he didn't like to pay overtime. He'd fire people and hire somebody else. instead of paying these people overtime. And him and Elon Musk sit there and just laughed, and you dumb motherfuckers voted for that. They want to do with Medicare. They want to do away with Medicare and Medicaid because he's got concepts of a plan for health care after 9 years. He didn't get an infrastructure bill done. Biden did. He didn't bring any manufacturing jobs back here. Biden did. So the economy's back up and running again. He's going to take over and run it back into the fucking ground again. Especially if he comes through with those fucking tariffs. But you fucking idiots apparently don't understand how tariffs work. Hell, his last tariffs bankrupted a bunch of farmers and added to the inflation problem. Inflation was already rising under Trump. And then his grossly negligent mishandling of the pandemic made things even worse. Oh, we got cheap gas. Yeah, because nobody was driving, you dumb motherfuckers. It's supply and demand. If demand is low, the supply price goes down. That's how it works. You stupid, stupid people don't understand anything about anything. I had a friend yesterday scream at me over the phone. Well, what has she done in the last 4 years? And I had to explain to him what the duties of the vice president were and that they don't make any kind of policy whatsoever. But these dumb motherfuckers don't know that. Donald Trump had the worst presidency in the history of this country. He was totally unqualified. He's still unqualified. Our allies right now are fucking terrified. Terrified of this man and what he's going to do. Ukrainian people are terrified. I'm sure the Palestinians are too, because shit, some of y'all didn't vote for Biden because of that bullshit, you dumb motherfuckers. Wait and see what Trump does. He'll send them our best stuff. So here, wipe them out quick. He's going to pull us out of NATO. And he's going to just collapse all the systems we've built up for years to protect us and our allies. Hell, he pulled us out of a climate agreement the last time. Wait and see what he does to the climate this time. They want to do away with the EPA, guys, Environmental Protection Agency. Oh, not only that, they want to do away with the Department of Education. You voted for that, motherfuckers. There will be a national abortion ban per Project 2025. They're going to do that. Then they're going to go after contraception. Then they're going to go after gay marriage. These Christian nationalist fucks that you all have just put back in power will not fucking stop till our democracy is a theocracy. And it is run by whoever's at the top, their idea of religion and what religious beliefs that people should learn. They're going to force it down your throats. You motherfuckers and I don't want big government, but boy, you sure like them in your bedroom, don't you? Sure like it, you fucking creepy weirdos. Took one of the most qualified people that ever run for office, a woman who had worked her way up from the bottom. The American dream. Strong woman with a good heart and a good mind and a good soul. With a resume. And you voted for the guy that called her dumb, low IQ. She was so low IQ that she destroyed him in a fucking debate. And the pussy was too chicken shit to go fucking do another debate with her. because she demolished him. And half of you motherfuckers won't even watch it. Scared to watch it. You gave the power back to this man who said he's going to be a dictator on day one. That he would suspend the Constitution if he saw fit. A man who has raped women, kids too. He raped a 13-year-old girl back in the 90s at Jeffrey Epstein's house. There's court documents over it. His name is all over Lolita Express flight logs. Hell, he was even J.D. Vance is driving one of Jeffrey Epstein's planes on his fucking on this god awfulest fucking campaign there ever was. My God, how can you run a campaign like that with two of the most least likable people in the world and win the presidency? This is evil. This is sick. And if you were complicit in this, fuck you. Fuck you and fuck you. This is going to make women and girls' lives horrible. Y'all should check into what happened to Iran back in the 70s. How free of a country Iran had till people like this took it over. You have no idea the horrors and the shit that are going to come from these people. Our country will be unrecognizable in 4 years. And we may never have another election. Trump may not make it very far. He's old and he's feeble, and they might just push him out. But J.D. Vance is right there to take his place, and he's a psychopath too. And you voted for this shit. Couldn't stand to vote for a woman, could you? You pieces of shit. A black woman, you racist pieces of shit. That's a whole lot of it right there. But what I don't get is the immigrants. The immigrants that he just belittled and called names and treated them like second-class citizens, and then they vote for him too. The Latinos voted for him. After all the horrible shit that he said about these people. His own vice president called him America's Hitler. Called him America's Hitler because he knew what he was, and then turned around and kissed the ring for power. And y'all voted for that shit. You have no idea what you've just fucking done here. He's probably going to be able to get some more Supreme Court justices in there. And then our entire court's going to be right wing. And whatever he says gets pushed right through. This is the end of our democracy as we know it, y'all. And you voted for this. Because 4 years ago, goddamn eggs was only $1 a quarter. You think that the egg prices are going to go back to that ever? That's not how things work, you dumb motherfuckers. There's only one thing that actually fluctuates, and that's gas. And it's cheap as it was before the pandemic now. Prices ain't going to go back to that, you dumb motherfuckers. You psychotic, sick motherfuckers. Now the women are going to suffer over this. My God. These motherfuckers give more rights to the rapist than the woman has. And they're fine with the rapist because y'all voted for a rapist. The guy been impeached twice. The guy who stole top secret documents from us. The guy who's got ties to Russia. You people, God damn. I'm just so disgusted. I can't fucking stand it. Disgusted. You sick motherfuckers have done. Need a little while to process this, and we're gonna have to fight, I guess. Either curl up in a ball and suck your thumb, or run away or fight. I guess I'm gonna have to fight. Well, I love you guys. I know a lot of y'all are hurting right now, confused and angry, beside yourself. I was really convinced she was going to walk away with this, which she should have, if we had a sane society. But capitalism is eating their brains away. Nothing else matters. This is it. This is it. Doesn't matter about your character. Doesn't matter what you stand for, the way you treat people. None of that matters, does it? Just that money, that fake fucking money. You sold your souls for it. You sold your souls and you sold out your country to a fucking fascist, a fucking Nazi motherfucker. All right, guys, that's about all I got for right now. But y'all try not to go too crazy today, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.